Salute to the MABW team. I'm back with another video. I wanted to bring this video to y'all because I feel like there are narratives that women push on men, some women out there, that just aren't true. There's certain things that y'all think that we purposely do that we're not doing that. And I don't understand where these narratives come from, but I'm just here to counter some of these narratives. I'm not here to bash her. I'm not here to get on her. I'm just one of them type of guys that like to whatever false narrative is being pushed out, I like to try to counter it a little bit. Okay. It might, some of the women out there might agree with her. They might feel the way that she feels, but me truly, I don't believe this is what men are doing. So without further ado, let's get right into the damn video.
I literally wanted to make a quick video, like literally under 2 minutes, to explain a concept that I go through and I just went through. And while it's fresh in my brain, I have to share it with you guys because I have ADHD. There's this thing that I've always noticed that black men do when it comes to black women. And it's kind of like they make us beg for everything.
Okay. Remember, they always say that. It's funny when y'all start like that. Y'all always say it's a thing that black men do, but y'all don't have a white man by your side. Okay. Because some of y'all like to step out. Okay. And then the white men sometimes will do the same thing that black men are doing. But y'all always want to make it seem like it's a black thing. Black men do this. Black men do this. Black men do that. But y'all don't have a Latino man on y'all arm. Y'all don't have a Caucasian man on y'all arm. Asian man. Y'all don't have no man from anywhere else on y'all arm. No other race of men is on y'all arm. But y'all make it seem like only black men do certain stuff to black women. But without further ado, once again, let's continue with the damn video. I just wanted to make sure that's clear before we go any further.
Now, I know I'm going to trigger all the white women who feel like they have claims over the community and our people, and especially our men, and they feel like no, and the dishonor.
Don't know. First and foremost, I don't think any Caucasian women are going to get triggered, and they can't put no claims on black men at all. Okay. See, y'all push too much propaganda out here, and that's what I don't like about some of these content creators out here. Just speak for your motherfucking self, and let's get on with this shit. Speak for yourself, and let's carry on. I always say that. People need to come online and speak for themselves more often. Before she even started, she's going all out talking about what the black men are doing and what the Caucasian women are going to possibly do as far as how they're going to fail. Because they take claim over the black man. Like, what? What are you? Just get to the point, ma'am. Respectfully. Respectfully.
Honest black women who don't want to be honest about the state of the community. I'm not talking to you, so you can scroll off if you don't care to learn, or you don't have enough empathy to hear other people's experiences, right? But there's something that black men do, and it's the community dynamic. This is why so many women are online always crying when they get a ring, because they've really had to work for it. They've usually dated the men for like 10 years and was, the ring was held over their head or whatever. So there's a thing that they do, and I remember I noticed it very young, and it's when I started wanting to be courted. In the black community, courting women is not, you're seen as a simp. And I am so like fairy tale romancy type of girl that I love to be courted. They never want to court me, but if they do court me, they kind of like, so at the register, for example, they kind of pull out their wallet slow to make you squirm. Right? I think it's either one or two things, and sometimes it's both. They want to see if you're going to pull out your wallet first to pay, or they go slow to make you so that they can be like, calm down, like, I'm doing it. Like, they're never going to do anything so that you feel like I'm being efficient and I'm going to pull out my wallet proudly to pay for you.
So let me stop it right there. Remember, she said this is what black men do. So you're telling me that any black men, for the most part, that have possibly courted you, depending on what situation it is, they're squirming with their wallet to see if you're possibly going to pay for whatever it is first. Now, it depends on the situation. If we're at the grocery store and you're grocery shopping and it's your groceries and I just took a stroll with you to the grocery store, or let's say to the mall, and you're buying shit, I shouldn't have to pull out my... See, this is the thing. Y'all don't explain the situation first and foremost. A lot of black women like you, let me be clear, this doesn't apply to all black women out there, but a lot of black women like you, y'all never thoroughly explain the situation. Y'all just make it seem like the black men are out here and they're being iffy when it comes to spending their money. Like if we're on a date, for the most part, men in general, that's black men, Caucasian men, possibly Asian, Latino, for the most part, men usually pay for dates. Men don't invite you on a date and then are squirming with their wallet. Men don't invite you to take you shopping and then are squirming with their wallet. It depends on the situation. That's what I wish women like you, let me be clear. That's what I wish y'all would pretty much let the people know. Okay, I was in this situation. The guy invited me out to dinner. When we got up to the register, he was acting squirming like he wanted me to pay for the dinner. Because sometimes you know what happens? Real shit. Women don't invite men out. Yo, why don't you come out to lunch with me? And the man will be cool paying for his lunch, but you expect him to pay for your lunch too or your dinner too. Y'all invite men out sometimes and expect men to pay for your shit as well. See, men don't have no problem being invited out with you and then paying for their own shit. Okay? Now, for me to invite you out for the most part, he gonna be like, yo, come out to lunch with me. He gonna pay for your shit. I don't really think men are like that, especially since you want to say black men, but let's continue.
So I just was coming out of a restaurant, leaving, and this black man was coming up to the door. If you coming up to the door on the other side, so if I'm walking out and you can see me because it's a clear door, you and you're a man, my son even does it. You see a woman about to push the door, you go, oh, let me get that for you.
Where's the rule that says we got to do that? Before we go any further, what rule says that us men have to hold the door open? And if you see a man, will it be the same? Where is who made this shit up? I understand common courtesy, okay? I understand common courtesy. For the most part, if I see that, I'm just gonna hold it because it is what it is. But where is a rule book that says men have to do this shit that women like you state? Y'all literally stated like it's like an amendment or something like that, and we gotta follow that shit. Like there's a law in place that says if you see me walking through the door and you can see that it's a clear door and you see me coming, you should be holding the door. Even that's men don't have to. Y'all expect too much out of men. You see how quick this story turned from we're being squirmy with our wallet to now you see me walking through the door, you should be pretty much opening the door up for me. Just to get a snobby attitude, just to get a no. Y'all don't even say thank you to some of you women out there respectfully. Y'all don't even say thank you to men when they hold the door open for you. You just walk through, be on your phone, and keep it pushing. Some of y'all are snobby like that, and that's why men aren't doing this chivalrous shit anymore. Respectfully, I'm gonna be real respectful when I talk through this.
They do is they kind of go and they slow down their pace so that you can push the door, or if they're on the same side of the door as you, they allow you to walk fast and they don't skip up to get the door for you, right? Black men are self-hating. And I don't know. So I do know how to explain this. If you are trying to make something true in your head because your fucked up truth has to be a reality for it to be valid, right? This goes back to black men saying food stamps took black men out the home. They left and everybody was questioning why they left, so they came up with a lie and said that we didn't want them there because we'd rather have food stamps. They have to make a lie.
How are we making a lie? Oh my God. Ma'am, the government incentivized you women to kick black men out the household. That's a fact. Do y'all fact check anything? Do y'all know what the government did and how the government has warped you black women's mind like you? Do y'all see how the government has warped y'all minds? We make up excuses and say that we make up excuses and say that food stamps took us out the household. It ain't food stamps. It's just the government, how the government incentivized it. So if you're gonna be a single mother, or if you're gonna get EBT or free housing, they don't want the men in the household. It's simple as that. We're not making this up, and y'all weaponized it. Somebody out there fucking talk to me. I really do this, by the way. Black women like you, or black women that think like you, possibly, they weaponize shit like that. Women know how to weaponize the system, even when it comes to getting child support. I say that shit all the time. It doesn't matter if you're a deadbeat father or a good father. If you're not with that black woman, such as you will take the man through the child support system. Y'all be putting men on papers that shouldn't even be on papers. And then y'all think y'all some independent, godly women. Somebody out there tell me I'm lying, please. Women know how to weaponize the system, especially black women like you. And then y'all try to switch the narrative up. Talk about, no, it's just that you left. A lot of black men want to be around their black children. Guess who makes it hard? Some of these black women out here. Y'all want to hear that part. Do you women actually know how many women have ran fathers off? How many men have raised children that aren't theirs because these women are these women lying about it? That's black and white women, women of all races. What are we talking about here? A TLC woman, everybody, the least chosen. So of course you're gonna have some type of shit to say about men. Of course it's gonna be like this.
To justify their behavior. I had to add this. This is a great example because now that you are dependent on the food stamps, hence how you're acting online about food stamps, because you were groomed into needing food stamps. This is why I keep using the analogy of the government grooming you and then using what they groomed you into and saying, this is what you wanted. Now I'm going to start puppeteering. That's how that works. But they groom you into feeling like you need the food stamps and you love the food stamps and you can't do without the food stamps. So your behavior looks like a crackhead for the food stamps. And then when their white preferences or whoever outside the community who doesn't understand the dynamic, they're going to see you acting like a crackhead for the food stamps. And when they also simultaneously hear the lie, like on My Baby Can Read, see it, say it, and hear it. That's how they process information. They're like, oh, that must be the truth because they are behaving that way. Black women are independent because we were forced to be independent. And that is something that we've already recognized and everybody knows it.
Black women are independent because they were forced to be independent. And you want us to believe that shit. Y'all were forced to be independent. If you're independent or you were forced to be independent, you wouldn't be accepting food stamp. You wouldn't be accepting government houses. You would be independent for real, for real. Black men, for the most part, men in general. I'm through with this black and white shit. I'm just gonna speak for men in general. Men are forced to be independent. Well, why do you say that? MABW. Well, men, look what happens when you do get kicked out of the household, possibly, or you do split up with your baby mother, possibly. What do you have to go through? Who do all the incentives go to? I'm just asking a question. Men got to work twice as hard. Men have to pay for kids they're taken care of. Men don't get the incentives like EBT, food stamps, or shit like that for the most part. The women do. There's always an incentive for you women when it comes to government benefits. For you not being with you not gonna win this one. You not gonna win this one. See, women like her, they'll be scared to debate men like me. It's easy to get a microphone and come online and talk about what you think men are doing, and that we think that y'all depend on it. We don't think y'all depend on nothing. We see it. We see it. It's not a myth. Men have to work twice as hard. There are men right now that are watching me right now. Guess what's going to happen to them next year? There are men that are paying child support, for instance. I just want to bring this up. There are men that are paying child support, for instance. Some of those men will either choose to work overtime or choose not to. Some men will choose not to work overtime because they know if you try to get to up their child support, they're gonna factor in what the men worked overtime, what they worked for overtime. So now, let's say he was making 40,000 one year. Let's say the average person, average man, 40,000 a year. Let's say he ended up making 55,000 the next year. He knows the court is gonna factor in him making 55,000 to up your child support to even more. When he's trying to work the overtime so he can actually support himself, he has to work twice as hard. But some of you women out there, you don't understand that. We know what's going on. You're not going to win this one. But y'all log off, y'all get offline for a quick second like you possibly may have done, and you think about some other shit to say because you know what you're saying is definitely wrong.
But everybody keeps pretending like other cultures of people other races will pretend, or it just misses their mind that that is our reality, that our men don't actually like us. Perfect example of that. My son had to stay home from school, which makes him rack up late days. He doesn't wake up in the morning, so he gets a lot of tardies, but I had to have him stay home from school one day.
Single mother problems. That's what it sounds like to me. Let me see. Let me see what the excuse is gonna be for that. Your son is racking up late days or whatever. What's the excuse? You gonna blame black men for your son being at home? Y'all always will find an excuse. Women like you. Let me be clear. What's going on? Y'all don't want to talk about that though, huh? Are you gonna blame us or are you gonna blame yourself for your son not getting up? Or maybe he's a teenager and he just not getting the hell up. Who's to blame now?
To let the people in who had to do maintenance where I live. Oh, maintenance. So I was like,
you gotta let people in to do maintenance. I do my own maintenance around my house. So you're living in housing. You're possibly getting those benefits. I'm gonna assume. See, that's one thing I love about living in a house. I don't gotta worry about maintenance saying, yeah, we gotta come here on this day, come all up in your shit and do some work in your shit. Do it on my own, or I'll hire somebody while I'm here in my house. You could come on this day, motherfucker. When I feel like having you come. Y'all gotta just have maintenance barge up in y'all personal space. I ain't gotta have that. I ain't knocking anybody, but shit, I ain't gotta worry about them. I don't gotta worry about them problems.
You know, these people, and they're white. The people that I'm renting from are white. They just think that somebody's going to be home. They think that somebody's going to be home to let them in. They don't ask me my schedule. It's like they don't even consider that I'm a.
Got to. You're paying the white men. Y'all blame the black men all the time, but look what y'all gotta do for the Caucasians. And this is what I talk about right here. Y'all sit up here and down the bros every chance y'all get. And then when it's all said and done, y'all want to turn around and now blame the Caucasians, the people that y'all actually got to pay, the people that are actually possibly giving you problems. Now you about to blame them. They get the barge up in my shit. It ain't your shit. Once again, it ain't your shit if you renting it out. It ain't even your shit, really. The world, we're in the matrix. That's just that's just what I believe. Nothing is yours in life, period. But real shit, if you're renting, it's definitely they come up in your shit whenever you want. See, you pop a key in my door and open it up. I got weapons in my household, so you might not be leaving here because I might think something else is going on. They pop up in your shit. It's free game. But we got to do this. We got a right to come in this motherfucker. You saying it pretty much, not me.
I'm a struggling single mother. And another thing I think that they're thinking is that I am one of you, black women, who act like they cannot do without a nigga. I think they even come in there looking for signs of a man. I am a loner. When I say I don't fuck with these niggas, I don't fuck with these niggas. A lot of women.
Ma'am, that's great. Bros, look at her. When she says she don't F with us, that means she don't F with us. Is that a loss for any of the bros out there? I'm just asking a question. Is that a loss if she doesn't mess with us? We're going to boo-hoo cry. We're going to boo-hoo cry for a single mother that's online talking like this with a wrap over a fucking dusty-ass wig. I'm just asking a question.
Are walking around here still being independent while simultaneously laying up with a nigga. People don't believe my life. They don't believe that I literally do everything by myself. And I choose to do it by myself because I'm not codependent. And I choose to do it by myself because I understand the ways in which I will be treated if I have a black man in my bed. Black American men who are hateful towards any group that is not black American. Do y'all understand the full picture? I am treated like scum of the earth. Not always. And like I said it in another video.
Damn, you know why? You know why you're probably treated the way you're treated by black men? Look at your talking points. Look what you're saying right now. I wouldn't treat you like scum of the earth, but I damn sure wouldn't approach you or talk to you. If I had one conversation with you, I'd be like, yeah, she ain't that damn. She's a single mother complaining about feeling oppressed and making it seem like the black men did it to her. When white men or the white men are the ones that are barging up in her house. No smoke for them, for real. But the N words, yeah. The N words, yeah. I got all the smoke. I got time for them. I'm going to make a video talking about the good things of the community and what I experienced. But I'm talking right now about the bad. So let me talk about the bad. Okay? I have no one. Okay? When my car breaks down, I literally have no one to come and help me. Congratulations, you're an adult. Guess what? When my car breaks down, I don't either. I gotta either go get a rental car or I gotta go get the part and get that shit fixed that day. It's that simple. Welcome to the real world, ladies. People don't have people. I could have anybody help me out if I choose to, but guess what? I'm really independent. I guess I can go ahead and say that this time when I'm talking to women like you online. Y'all act like it's a written rule once again that if something happens, I'm supposed to have somebody there. I'm really independent because I don't have anyone. Guess what? I don't either. I'm not gonna say I don't have anyone. It's that I don't depend on anybody because I don't want nobody throwing shit up in my face. That's the way I operate. You can't throw shit up in my face saying he need me. He need nope. Especially women like you, she'll be the first one to throw it in your face if you ever need. If her man, her black man ever needed her, she'll be the first one to throw it up in his face. I do this, I did that for you. Yep. Mm-hmm.
For me to attach myself to men in this community means that they know my situation and they try to take advantage of me because that is the dynamic of the black community. When you see a single woman, you keep begging for pussy or saying, oh, this is the main reason I stopped smoking because I couldn't find a weed man that would just sell me fucking weed. They have to try to fuck me. If I don't want to fuck and just do business, I can't do it. This is the dynamic of the black community. And women who are easy.
So Caucasian men ain't like that. The Caucasian men that took advantage of black women way back when, producing mixed mulatto babies with you black women, they not like that. They don't just want the ussy from you. It's just black men. Only black men want it and then they want to move along. The Caucasian men, they not like that. And this ain't a shot to Caucasian men. I'm just being real. No other race of men are like that. No other race of men want whatever they want from black women like you, and they don't want to keep it moving after that. Because once again, if that was the case, why are you not with any other race of men? Because they want to wife you up. The Latinos, the Caucasians, the Indian men, they want to wife you up. Oh, nah, she just wanted those shots to that black man. Let me let her continue.
Easy. And I'm sorry, but this is what black women are. They don't have self-respect because what? They've been groomed into not having self-respect. Through what? The music and the behavior. I'm going to do a video about Kevin Gates. He has a disposition of a lot of black American men. That disposition scares me.
Speak for your motherfucking self. I'm nothing. Look at her face, Ari. I'm nothing like Kevin Gates. A lot of black men are out here, if they know who he is, they're nothing like him. A lot of black men have the disposition of Kevin Gates. We wouldn't want to trade our life for Kevin Gates' life, period. Even with all the money he does possibly have. I wouldn't want to switch my life with Kevin Gates. Speak for your motherfucking self or whatever, or your son or whatever black men you know. Y'all all trying to speak up for everybody in the community.
Black American women apparently love it. I am scared of black men when it comes to saying no to them because it's gonna be bitch. I want you here, bitch. I have to stay to myself for my safety. Men all over are predators. I get preyed upon. And here's the dynamic. There's black women in the community who think I'm pretty, and they can also recognize that I'm not black American, and they treat me bad because they think that I'm thriving because what they deem worthy is being wanted by these fuck niggas. And when these fuck niggas see me and they go, oh, I don't know why black men be like, she look exotic. They say that to me all the time. My first boyfriend even said it to me.
Ma'am, respectfully, you don't look exotic. I'm going to be the first one to tell you. Sorry to burst your bubbles, ladies, but you don't look exotic just because you throw a piece of fucking weave in your hair. And you damn sure don't look exotic. Respectfully, you don't. I don't know who's telling you that, but they must really want some from you if they're telling you that you look exotic. Respectfully. And I'm trying to be as respectful as I can in this video, but you don't look exotic. If anybody thinks she looks exotic, get your eyes checked out. Respectfully.
She look exotic. Where you from? Because black men are not racist. Again, black women. Because black men are not racist and they will fuck anything with a coochie and legs. They don't care if they put a target on my back by wanting me and making me compete against you, which I will never do. And you treating me bad because black American men want to fuck me and discard of me the same way they want to fuck you and discard of you. But you're hating on other women because you wanted the privilege to be fucked and discarded. Please don't get me started. And they're
who hurt you today? Who hurt you? Let's say what they say to the men. Ma'am, who hurt you? What did a guy do to you today? Who curved you? Who dissed you? What happened? It's a real question, by the way. Who hurt you?
Are most likely going to be black because of the area that I live in, because of what I have access to. And if they're not black and they do have white skin, they still have the same pathology because the white people in my area are poor too, and they are codependent upon one another. This is why I keep calling out the white women, because white women love, listen, I just had a conversation, and I know that this person's probably gonna see this video and think that I'm saying all this because of her. Yes, you pushed me over the edge. I literally have 8
Okay, so somebody did hurt you today. Okay, this is a subliminal shot at whoever said some shit to you today, and now you're blaming all black men and Caucasian women. That's what they usually do. Sound about right.
Women blocked in my fucking inbox that I followed, considered people that were my mutuals, whether they were on the spectrum or they understood, or whether they advocate for their own community. But instead of respecting the education that I try to give them about our community or my community, the black community, they say, yeah, but you can't, they gatekeep for the men like it ain't nobody's business. Or they gatekeep for, well, I don't get treated like that, so it must not be true. Or I don't see, do you ever see me go in a white person's fucking video or under their video while they're educating us on the dynamic of the white community and me not saying, oh, that's true? It's more believable for us to attack white people and say, this is what they're doing. And everybody just go, yep, they sound white. But we can't, this is the problem. This is why the black community is so dangerous. Because when people like me are trying to speak out, there's too many people who have drank the Kool-Aid in the lives of black people. I'm not saying the history of black people is a lie. I'm saying that there's a lot of things that black people can fix that they won't fix. And from the outside looking in, it looks like we're oppressed in so many ways due to white people, but we are really oppressing each other at this point. And instead of—
How though? You know what? Real shit. I'm just a firm believer in do what you got to do in this life. I don't like me. I don't feel oppressed. People might feel oppressed. I'm not. I don't have a victimhood mentality. That's me though. Some of y'all may have a victimhood mentality, or you might not have. I don't know, but I don't have a victimhood mentality. Ain't no white man oppressed. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna thrive the best way I can thrive. I'm gonna get to where I need to get to. Period. I've gotten very far in life. If I've got this far in life, that's good for me. For me to be at where I'm at in life, I feel great to have done it as a black man, Miss Lady. I feel great. You seem like you got a victimhood mentality, and it seems like because you can't get to where you need to get to, you want to blame everybody except your motherfucking self. That's what it seems like to me. Just want to make that clear.
Of people coming to be educated and say, well, I didn't know that you were going through that. I didn't know you had to beg for every fucking thing from the men in your community. I didn't know that these niggas wake up every morning to ruin a black woman's life.
We don't owe you nothing. What do black men don't owe you nothing, ma'am? We don't owe you nothing. People, guess what? Y'all don't owe me nothing. Women, I don't get up complaining saying y'all owe me anything to any black. Y'all don't owe me nothing. What have I done for y'all to owe me something? And I wake up and complain about what the black women aren't doing in the community. Exactly. You see how that works?
Can scream it from the fucking mountaintops. I can park my car and niggas will rob my motherfucking car knowing that I'm a single fucking mother, feel no ways about it. And no one is going to believe me because black people have to stick together. No one's going to believe that my features, because I'm around black Americans, put a target on my back. They're not going to believe me. They're going to say, well, black people have always lifted me up. I recently just told somebody in the comments, the safest fucking person in the hood is a white person. You don't want to believe.
You just said they're coming up in your household. I mean, am I missing something here? Who is she targeting or who is she going at? It seems like you just got a problem with everybody right now, respectfully. You won't
believe me because you don't want to have empathy for anything other than whatever the fuck it is that you're talking about. But this is why I talk about humanity. Excuse my tears. Pisses me off. I can't even say my truth without motherfuckers always talking about, you're a goon. You're Uncle Tom. I'm not nothing. I'm aware. I'm not on no fucking drugs. I'm fucking aware. I'm hyper fucking aware of what the fuck is happening around me. And I want it to stop. And I'm educating everybody so that everybody can know what they're seeing. So that when you have the opportunity to either aid in my oppression, you say, I heard this before.
Why are we going to aid in your oppression? Aid in your own oppression and fix it. Ma'am, you stated that your son is being late for school every day. You're not even trying to wake him. What's going on with that? See, this is victimhood mentality right here. And this is what I don't want anybody out there to have. Stop blaming everybody else for your problems in life. One day it has to stop. One day. You can't do this forever. You can't play the victim card forever. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say.
I know it looks like he just wants to see his fucking kids. But in reality, I think he's playing her. I think that black women love black men more than any fucking other person walking this earth because we birthed them.
What?
Anybody claiming to love black men more than us is a fucking fraud. Love don't always look like what you want to hear. Love is what you need to hear. What? And you have women like me who ostracize them.
The same women that sometimes, not all, that sometimes lock us up, that put us on the system first, that aid in getting us locked up with the government and the cops. Them type of black women, I'm speaking on those type of black women. I'm just asking a question. Who's oppressing who? I would say women like you would possibly oppress, you'd be quick to oppress me more than a white man. I said it, fuck it. Women like you, let me be clear, or the women that act or think like you, they'd be the first to get a black man locked up. Because remember, she don't F with N-words. But she had a baby by an N-word. Ostracize themselves. I ostracize myself and I keep going. And guess what I do simultaneously? I smile at black men in my community while I'm exposing them. And you guys don't think that because I'm holding them accountable that I have love. Because you want to hear me say something loving. The problem is not the things that I love about the black community. The problem is the things that I don't love about the black community. And if you're too fragile and you need me to kiss a nigga's ass every time I'm complaining, I don't know what the fuck to tell you because that's not how shit works. You don't kiss nobody's ass while you're holding them accountable. And I'm going to keep holding these niggas accountable. But I want y'all to understand how this shit works. I'm going to go back to the duration of the video. I'm sorry. I had to introduce. I had to pause. I had to park. So in black men's head, because they don't like black women, which is a reflection. Where do you get this narrative from? Is this in your own mind? Why do black women like you? Let me be clear. Why do you think that us black men don't like black women? I don't get this. I don't get where this shit is coming from. What type of psyop is going on with black women like you where you feel that black men, because black men don't like black women? What are you talking about? You sound like a complete fool right now. Reflection of them not liking themselves and anything black. They have to spew that the reason that they don't want to do nice things for you is because it's something that you did. Right. So what they like to do is say, you don't know how to let a man lead. And in order for them to be able to make that true, you don't know how to let a man lead, and that's why the government gave y'all incentives to kick us out of the household or break up the family division, divide the family. Excuse me. That's why the government gave black women like you incentive to divide the black family unit. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. I got time. I didn't think I was wrong. Let's fucking continue the video. I'm a little bit more calm. I had to come back and interject. It's not that they want to make it true. It's that black people, and I say this, if the truth, if it's in all areas. You had to go ask Chat GPT or some shit like that. Black people are used to being performative in this country. So they want everyone to witness, whatever that they're saying, they want it to line up because they want the approval of the rest of the world. This is why I say black people can't want to be free, because you're always performing. Instead of getting the black community actually right, you would rather perform that you have it right so that people can say nice things about you when you don't fucking deserve it. It's not that so it can be true. It's so that others can think that what they're saying is true. If others are looking, they know. And this is why I know black men gaslight. It's like their favorite fucking thing to do, and they've perfected it because they know how the brain. The black men out there, my black brothers out there, are you looking for anybody's approval? Are you looking for black women's approval for anything you do in life? Are you looking for a Caucasian's approval for anything that you do in life? Men, we don't operate like that. We don't. I told some of the black women out there respectfully, you will go to your job and you will let a bunch of Caucasians tell you off all day. Some of you out there, but you come home and give your black husband or your boyfriend hell. I'm going to repeat that again. Some of you black women out there, you will go to your job and respect your Caucasian boss all day and supervisors all day, even though they may talk shit about you right in front of your face. You won't give them any pushback, any problems. You won't report them, nothing. You will go home and give that black husband or boyfriend of yours hell. And I mean that. Who hurt you?
feels when everything aligns. It's like they've thought of every fucking thing, and I don't even think they're that smart. I just think that they know this is how this works, but it has to align. It's narcissistic. In order, because this is what narcissists do, in order for me to be able to lie and say you're crazy, I have to make you act up, get an audience to see you acting up, and then go. Part of me feels like that nigga Devin is doing that too. He actually looks like somebody I used to talk to. I'm not saying Devin is not innocent. I'm talking about the Brene and Tim case. I'm not saying that he was not a victim, but part of me feels like he's more sinister than we know, right? And if the proof is in the pudding, this is why he's not going after them the same way Akira did. You know, they say he filed a suit and then it was like they overturned it, or not overturned it, but they put it in like nobody's gonna do nothing with it, because I feel like if they were to keep going, we would find out that he was in there fucking with her head too. Like, you understand? There's a reason people are gravitated towards that type of situation for how long they were, or say, I do, or marry somebody who's capable of doing all the things Brene did, because birds of a feather flock together. When somebody shows me crazy, I get the fuck on. You can't say I was with this person for 4 years and I ain't see shit. Oh, I'm gonna see it now. No, I'm gonna see it now. I don't know how long they was together, but I'm not going to accept a ring because I done saw some shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I just wanted to, it has to be the truth. It has to appear to be the truth. So they're going to manipulate everything around you to make you look like what they're trying to push is your truth. They have to make you get everything yourself.
How about this was supposed to be 2 minutes? Remember, I ain't making this shit up. Y'all go back to the beginning. She said she was trying to do like about a 2-minute rant. She been going in on brothers and Caucasian women and white men here a little bit for how long now? Just asking a question.
This is how you have the strong, independent woman. They have to make you pay all the bills so they can say, you won't let me lead. You won't let me see my children. So I've learned to stop, dead full stop in front of a door when I feel them slowing the fuck down. And I wait. Because you know what the argument is? The argument's going to be, I was trying to get the door.
That's speak for yourself. That's for the guys you mess with. They speak on your own situation. I don't get speak on your own situation. That's your situation. That's not everybody's situation. That's not all black women's situation. That's not all black men's situation. Men are not sitting up here saying you won't let me lead. They not. They'll see it for themselves. They're not going to tell you shit. Because heterosexual masculine men, we're going to take that position and we're going to do that regardless. You ain't got to tell us to do that. That's just something that we're going to do. And if you're not letting us do that, we're going to scoot our boots, but we will take care of our responsibilities. Okay? That means we're not dangling no ring or nothing in front of your face. We know you're not the one. It's that simple. What men that's masculine gonna say, you're not letting me lead? He cowering in the corner talking to a woman and talking about, you're not letting me lead. Who's saying that? What masculine man is saying that? Exactly.
The door, but damn, okay, strong black woman. It's not true. I'm a dainty fucking flower. And when I was about to push the door open, he slows down. He did not expect me to do this. I stopped full stop in front of the door. He literally 2 strides would have got him to the door. That was the longest 2 fucking strides he ever had to take. By the time he opened the door, he was looking away like this. And I said,
why are you mad? Why are you so mad because a bro didn't open the door for you? And you stopped so you could make sure that he opened the door. Why are you so pressed on a man opening a door for you? Imagine, ladies, you can get to where you need to get to by opening the damn door yourself. But you want to see if a black man is going to open the door for you. And if he does it, you're going to come on the internet and make a fucking 30-minute rant about it. Or a 20-minute rant. 20 with my commentary.
Thank you. And he went inside and he didn't say, you're welcome. Why did I turn around and say, it's your welcome? And I went back to the car. They don't like black women. And any person, especially these white women online, trying to always convince you that we need to have empathy and not blame the black man, but blame the patriarchy. There's no way that these men are going to do better or learn to love themselves if we don't call them out, because we actually love them. Fuck anybody else trying to drown out a conversation about the way they treat us.
To the black men out there, from the way she's talking, do you feel that she loves and respects black men? I'm just asking a question. This is your opinion. It's time for you to give your opinion. I'm just asking to the black brothers out there, do you think by the way that she's speaking about black men that she loves black men and she's calling us out and holding us accountable? Let me know, please.
Because they feel like, well, black men treat me good. I don't give a fuck how black men treat you.
Oh my God.
And black women, you should care about how black men treat you. Unacceptable. And the next time a nigga try not to open the door for you, you wait for him. You wait for him. And you sit in your femininity and you say, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Even if he's being an asshole, because he cannot make up that you weren't thankful and that you wanted to get it yourself.
Let's stop the damn video right there. She crashed out over a black man not opening a door for her. What a time to be alive. Anyways, that's my video for today. If you like the video, of course, comment, like, and subscribe. It ain't costing you a damn thing. And of course, I'ma holla back at y'all later. Peace.